Was there ambiguity in my previous warning? Is this some kind of test? No participants or observants are permitted to... You'll discover all you need once inside, after ridding yourself of your problematic... This is your last warning. If you attempt to gain entry with potential troublemakers in tow... Was there ambiguity in my previous warning? Is that you'll discover all... This is your last warning. If you attempt to...
Assessing. An inopportune time for distraction. Empirical data required. So something called
healing. All charged up.
Ah, Agent, I have a message for you. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant, and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct... She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead, and follow the first hall on your right. Belvedere Hall used to serve primarily as the garden's hub for all manner of research, and since the Order's forced which is to say, please excuse our mess. Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. Oh, no, not at all. Of course, the rest of the Laureate Council... Look around you. I don't see a battle. All conflict is transient. Those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present. And you, but now, may all...
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters. Grenade out!
Was there ambiguity in my previous... This is your last warning. If you attempt to gain entry...
Something I'm assessing.
Craft's ready if you need a house call.
Agent, on behalf of the... She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary... Oh, may all... Enjoy your time in the garden.
Feels real nice in here. Wouldn't mind us dragging our feet so we can enjoy the warmth a little longer.
Thrice before rabble-rousing, we have numerical superiority.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry.
Caffeine is proven to lead to many positive health and research outcomes.
Welcome to the Caff Integration Point. Will it be caffeine? Conviction. Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, expand on that for me. You are not bound to repeat them. Good. Now then, a brief conversation. Come, especially...
You know...
I'm quite sure...
Oh, I understand. You may technically count as a member. She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for information. I clocked her the first moment she opened her mouth. Excellent question. Well...
By the architect, keep your voice... Let's talk somewhere more... Act casual. You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Allow me to whet your... I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. Recall what you have observed thus far. Isn't it strange how the Order is not cultivating its perfect plan-abiding... Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply. Moderate your volume, please! The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun... Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. So you've heard of us. Good. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value. All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. Watch the... Lately, he's been... Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood? It's too diluted by the time it enters circulation. I need the outside of work, I have... And I...
What a lamentable state of... I remember the day. Now look at it. The fountain. Nevertheless, one must persist. Oh, I couldn't say. This isn't my college. Oh.
Number 3918-4 begins here.
The plan is always in motion, so move along.
a scale of 1 to 100, how pleased are you with the garden in its current state? Please.
There's little you could tell me I couldn't also tell you.
A scientician's surplus. No more than what you need.
Welcome to the Scientician's Surplus. I am the scientist. Either you intend to buy or you intend... It's there in the name. Sir, of course you...
Auntie's Choice's unlettered scientists showed that the berries were not poisonous at all. Instead, they were infected with a microscopic parasite, the purpleberry parasite, or PBP, as it is colloquially called in Auntie's Choice's records. More specifically, the PBP eggs are found in every berry of an infected plant, where these eggs have been subdermally injected by the second stage of the parasite. But I am getting ahead of myself. Let's examine the PBP life cycle in detail. After an infected berry is eaten by a host, the microscopic eggs inside the berries are exposed to the host's digested enzymes, which trigger their haplotype. Parasites enter their worms are eventually expelled when they reach a size of approximately 2 centimeters in length, and they then seek out nearby.
Every day treating the same. The operating, that is not an invitation to return to your study. There is curiosity, but I trust you are here for a reason other than obviously. Do you think we drink unfiltered snow milk? I'm quite sure I have no knowledge of what you're talking about. Are you feeling all right? Paranoia can be an early symptom of several more serious... Apologies. Is there anything else I can assist you? That is...
Huh. This is prime real estate, and it's sitting abandoned. Reckon it even occurred to the Order that they could forward the folk at Matriarch's Mercy here?
Impatient Auntie's Choice administration officials directed their labs to find ways to remove the parasite from the berry. A variety of methods were tested and found effective, but they were all time-consuming and wasteful of the edible portion of the fruit berries, so these methods were deemed non-cost-effective.
How did your hypothesis about the...
Please don't take me on a co-tangent.
Mind your truth table P's and Q's now.
A visitor? It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away. What are you... Beckett. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in our case. Not if I cannot gauge for certain if you can... A myriad of cultists have taken over this. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there. I'll withhold my appreciation.
We should collect Azza from the ship first. Unless you don't want the benefits of her inside knowledge of the...
I always find I work best now. How might we be of use to one another? The purveyor of convictions? Not possible. She's too public. I'm choosing to though if there's nothing else so pressing to discuss, I'd like to return to my work. I scarcely take time to engage in idle specifically a phlogistinated firearm. Great. I was just thinking, I'd love for a stranger to I generally prefer to keep discussions.
You are admitted to the Chamber of Conflict Evaluation and Strategic Planning Macom at a later. At a later date, as determined by the Office of the Oracle.
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
Please direct any inquiries to the Artificer Laureate.
Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
Well, I'll be hanged. Philo Tresmer, in a different life, we might have been enemies. But as far as I'm concerned, anyone here, that strain of thinking is what brought us into this mess in the first place. All hate is an inaccurate phrase. Unfortunately, my time here, as of yet, that does not include the consul. I've heard rumors of late that a foolish minority. Listen, niceties are irrelevant.
Agent, over here. Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations. Just think of all... Remember, seek out ways to help both. In the meantime...
Stop deviating from the baseline.
Hey! Only security personnel are permitted in this booth. Lift access is currently restricted. Keep moving. At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
Sir, the extra food drop has landed somewhere off target over in order territory. Exactly where I wanted it. There you go.
your scopes for combatant analysis. Vital critical. Don't become a statistic.
Electrical dampeners failing.
Tingling. Medkit coming your way.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Proceeding to attack. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Rats back in business. Law. Ain't no telling how many folk got caught up in this. Every life taken, dozens more are shattered.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Enemy intercepted.
Combatant scared.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
Suffered extent. Reviving me. I'm down in case you haven't noticed.
Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Discreet.
Contact reestablished.
Combat probable.
Every component is regain sight. Let us reconvene. Recommencing
Apologies are afoot. Not quite charged yet. Brass ready if you need a house call. Not exactly up for that right now.
Thank you, Tim.
Always watch.
Huh? Everything in its place, then. Questions are an addiction.
For combatant analysis. No combatant on my scope. Back and scan.
Contact. Reestablish. See.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Electrical dampeners failing.
Back in business.
Proceeding to attack. Target analyzed. Lay down. Can't attack what's not there.
Someone call for a medic. Out of sight and on the way. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Yeah. Investigating hostile intentions. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Ooh.
Nothing more we can do here. We're gonna need that rift modulator from Praetor.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Raring to go.
Strategy present.
Combatant scan. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Torpificator is charged. Check your scope for combatant analysis. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Check your scope for combatant analysis. Mobilizing.
Unfriendly nearby.
Combatant scan. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Medical pack out.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Hostile in proximity.
Standing by to stupefy. Combatant scan. I'll handle this. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Consider some... Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Heads up. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Back in business.
Resorting to violence. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Torpificator at ready status. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Combatant scan.
Grasp back in business.
Yeah. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order. I shall allow myself a moment of relief. Moment past. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One I must meet directly. Can I count on you? One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on I hope your zeal is properly. I cannot collect the data from the crashed site and return it here. May the odds prevail. I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Now, how might we be of use? I scarcely take time to engage. I have nothing but if I had to dig for the small... I generally prefer to keep discussions
You're back. Any luck with the sample? I'm charmed my name was among the first. I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the... Nothing to... I know that must read as terribly vague. Well, I represent a group of... No. This is about... Most... It follows that a drug case... That's your prerogative, of course. The benefits of free will. No. If you change your mind...
What is with the anomalous behavior? Assessing. Nuisance is outside my control. Nothing to do but stare at the noisemaker and wrestle with my... feelings of inefficiency. Commotion ceased on its own.
If you need to discharge any sputum, sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of indeed. Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, forgive me, but now I don't suppose you've stumbled upon in these unprecedented times. Such logs could, by my reckoning, the amount. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Oh yes, I'm aware. Better to know. Besides, Miss Doyle's harmless. As you have cleverly sussed out, reply.
Let me get this straight. You're here experimenting on
I bet.
Yeah.
This experiment has the potential to improve Arcadia.
Did you?
But now where were we? Oh, yes. You should do as she asks. Get her that sample. This, after collecting the sample, mix it with this liquid tray. I did not. Here, take this key. Don't we all? Nothing. Were his methods wrong? But let's move on to other topics. My word, you should have. It was cloister has two things. Indeed. But others stray in could, if you're determined.
Delicious.
I hope you have good news for me. I knew I had the right person for the job. Your reward, as promised. You did. I'll put in exchange for my help, however. I want you to bring the data back. We do. Return. If it isn't my favorite collaborator. I thought I said no need to wait for permission. Then, if I had to theorize, all jesting aside,
Welcome back, Agent. In what manner can I assist you? And how did she receive it? You made the right choice cooperating with the Order in this matter. Please... Welcome back, Agent. In what manner can I assist you?
Let us make our way to Paradise Island at once.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them.
What fortune! Our technician manifests at last. Halt there. You match the description. Present yourself, so that I may take the measure of you. What? Finished already? Go about your business then.
I must say, I have some... It's not a totally... That should totally be annihilated, just like all capitalist propaganda. Praise the matriarch!
You've returned. I take it matters... what? Return with the remaining 5. You've returned. I take it matters are...
People are gonna start to talk. Aren't you there? Was there anything else you wished to discuss?
I look forward to the now. How might... Yes! Excellent! Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet. Yes. You've earned not only my trust, but the orders... I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming... I'm sure...
Good to see you. When you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the issue with her. I assure you this is the correct thing to do. For yourself, for one, having the allied might of their force, and if you might consider an appeal to your better nature, ending the conflict. Farewell.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause. You must have suffered greatly in your life to have... Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown I am Ruth Bassar, 3rd Presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, Supreme Calculator,
And I admit, when I sent my initial message, I did not... Your recent exploits at Great confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement. If your actions were so easily... However, there's something... It's recently come to my attention that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise. Were it so easy, delegates would not have been required prior. Don't feel ashamed. Not even my own. I will speak with Levin and tell him to cease all But now, let us move on from this discussion. The archive remains at the forefront of my mind, as it must be on yours, or else you would not be here. Rift data. And how did you come by this acquisition, if I may ask? Walk me through your plan, then. Once the data is processed, what then? And so it may, but perhaps we are putting the until the Order has control over the archive again. This discussion is... Any way I interpret the numbers, it is obvious the plan brought you here to deliver... But before we go further, you should be aware, by aligning yourself with us in this matter...
That's putting it mildly. They don't take kindly to folk reneging on a deal, even if said deal ain't been officially struck. But if this is the path you want to go down, I'll be there.
This trooper shows unexpected sagacity for one of her organization. The rest of Auntie's choice will not be so amenable. Are you prepared to accept these consequences? Nobly put, but Auntie Cleo made herself an... Let us now discuss the particulars of what will be required to reclaim the archive. Fortunately, I have given this... First, we must reclaim Spyreton from the enemy. Spyreton once served as the... More importantly, there is a lift located in Spyreton. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the archive. Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift currently blocking the bridge. A prudent course of action, though I would also advise caution. Praetor is as perilous as Cloy. There is a computronical key that you will... The Calcaduceus grants special access to the archive. Once it is back, exemplars will accompany you in any direct... Take this access card. It opens a discreet... Once inside, it may be possible to divert power from the Protectorate's turrets via a nearby terminal. The same card should grant you access to the building housing that... Nothing more is writ on my chalkboard at the moment. Rest assured, I have already provided you with... May you...
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there...
The plan is always in motion. Much like you, it would seem. Call Laplace. It saddens me to see the garden so... Oh, the laureate... In reality, I was... I counted him a friend. It is humbling indeed. May you...
Oh, aren't you the eccentric sort?
Empirical data required.
the anomalous behavior?
Aberration detected. Assessing. Artifact unreachable.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Contraption is beyond my purview.
I believe our group's combined efforts are in direct accordance with the plan.